Get the shit. Alright, let's open up the mod version.
Are here.
Holy shit, it's Homestuck.
We're finally back.
Performing for you.
Welcome back, assholes!
It begins. Oh, we're here.
Yes, we are. I hope you're all enjoying this, you sick fucks.
Welcome back, everyone, to Stuckhome Syndrome. It's been a while, y'all.
What
We
was
are-
the
we
last
are-
episode? It's been
I
like
don't have a stream date, but I have an upload. I can get you an upload date.
at least like a month. Probably
Minimum.
a month and a half.
We did one just before you left, right?
No, I don't think so. I think the last one we did was a little, like a week or so before vacation.
It was
no,
at least 2 months. At least a month. Sorry, nearly 2 months at the minimum. 2 months at the minimum. The most recent upload date for 24 is 4th of June.
Damn.
It is a bare minimum of 2 months.
Jesus.
Well,
That's crazy.
that's just crazy.
Well, shit.
We got an ad coming up in 17 seconds.
Yeah, we can do the rundowns before things.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do. Good enough. That's
Anyway, welcome to Stuckhome Syndrome. Our supposed to be bi-weekly Homestuck
except for the
reading.
last time where we said bye weekly.
Bye bye bye. Yeah, so we're here to read Homestuck for you. If you know the memes, you can join in too. My name is Yari. I'm joined by Storm.
I am here.
And Jay.
Hello.
And Zell. That's about how it feels. That's about how it feels.
The curse of Taco Bell consumes us all.
It returns.
Just as we consume their Taco Grande.
The Taco Grande consumes us.
Yes. It is an eternal cycle, similar to the Ouroboros.
The Taco Boros.
Yes, the Taco Boros.
Oh, we're in a mood tonight. I see. Got it. But yes, before we get going, please check us out on YouTube and Twitch. Like, comment, subscribe, follow. Give bits.
Hit that like button as hard as you can. Put your back
you
into
can
it.
take your fucking money
Smash
now.
that like button. Yeah, smash that like button. Check us out on Ko-Fi. Check us. It's good to say the monetization thing sometimes, but it feels weird trying to work out how to say them to not sound like an asshole.
Yeah.
No, just lean in, go full asshole. Give us your money.
Don't be a
What
dummy
up,
and give us your
guys?
money.
What up, guys? Mr. Beast here.
What up, guys? Mr. Fergus here to take all of your hard-earned boom dollars. Yes, I am here to rob
Well,
you.
that's now canon.
That's how he
I was
rolls up to the tables.
Yeah, I was gonna say which bloodcast is more likely to be an asshole asshole YouTuber, and it is either the teals or the purples, and there is no in between.
Yeah.
The purples are just assholes. The teals do it with style.
Yeah, the teals would be the asshole YouTubers who do it for money.
And the purples do it for the love of the game.
That's all. Yeah, the purples do it for the love of the game, and they're like really creative with it. Like they're the really like weirdly entertaining like what we used to like enjoy as prank YouTubers. I keep calling them VTubers. We were just talking about VTube drama. Anyway,
Nobody is immune from VTubers. The anime girl.
I know.
Similar
I
to the
didn't think
Taco
I'd be.
Grande.
I thought I would be, and yet.
A lot of people are into that.
Yeah, I don't want to. Don't want to know. Don't want to know. Anyway. Also, come join our Discord so you can talk about the Taco Grande with us. We were just hanging out earlier while discussing Ancient Crests and playing Digimon card game with y'all. Oh, with some of y'all. So come do that.
Digimon card game? That's ridiculous. We don't really do that much with Digimon or anything like that.
No, totally not. Come get your ass kicked by Sun and Moon.
You take the moon and you take this gun.
You take the moon, take the stallion, take this Glock, and point your dog.
Yes.
Otherwise, yeah, like
You load it all up and then you're done. Rah, rah,
Rah, rah, rah.
rah.
rah 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 rah.
No, it's
Gumball.
gunfire instead of the Radas.
Pop, 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 pop.
Papa. It's just the pop 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 from Not Like Us.
It's good to be unhinged again.
Y'all are hinged? Y'all are getting paid? No, yeah. Upcoming Prey Return on Tuesday. We are really coming up on the end of ARR now, base ARR now, so I'm very excited.
Oh, tomorrow
It probably won't be this week, but yeah, it might not be this week, but it might be next week where we do the extra long just to finish it out. We'll see how we get through this week. Thursday is Odyssey of the Dragon Lords. We will finally get to the 3 trials. As the crew know their tasks, the tasks ahead of them, and their own personal quests have finally kicked off. Wednesday,
Lucas has just completed his first. To tap that.
To be fair, he could have tapped that any time. He's had 500 years to tap that.
He has.
Yep. Anyway, yeah. Wednesday's Digimon button mash. Saturday is otherwise button mash. I don't know what you're currently doing, but not Saturday.
We'll think of something.
Yeah. And then yeah, that's the plan for the next the next week. Without further ado, Jay, I'm so sorry.
All right.
Look at all this Vriska.
That sure is a lot of Vriska.
Oh God, it's been forever. I gotta find my Vriska voice.
I thought just like Storm, it came naturally. Just like Storm's Carcat.
On the 14th bilunar perigee of the second dim season's equinox, the Orphaner poses a Caligulous riddle like no other I've ever met. I am presuming him bothered by jealousy, and it would be sickening if it were not so marvelously amusing. But then, who but royalty could have the finned cheek to show disdain for the manner in which his black lover conducts her red conquests? Less has accelerated meeker than I to homicide, and the violation would hold me aghast, again, if his misgivings did not complement his so endearing arsenal of quaint flaws. I really fucking hate her quirk sometimes.
Oh no, Sneaky's crying at the door because I kicked her out. Oh my
No,
God.
father.
It is impossible to stifle this grin even now as I write. He surely understands this is my maritime overlord, a superior while through gritting fangs who would concede the expanse of my plunder makes his
Yes,
seem
fluffy
hardly
small
worthwhile
child.
to trouble a map with good ink over. I know he understands. I will take what I want. I expect nothing less from Dual Scar, and truly, less would offend me. Is it the crude blood of the suitors from which I have taken enjoyment recently? If his displeasure is with my blithe treatment of the social order, then he has either not spent enough time in the warm company of my indifference, or is simply very stupid. When I saw the look he gave, he's so secure in knowing I can't feel what's in his mind, he forgets the traitorous ways of his own face. His little looks are words to me, interjections in our deliciously bitter repertory. First I look as I summon a slave from the hold, with such ease between my remarks. Why, yes, Dual Scar. They were the very slaves in your hold until but this hour. Another ship deployed carelessly, languishing in strategic vulnerability. Is this not our routine, our dance? What is this look, my dear Kismesis? Is it shame, envy, contempt for what he knows will follow? I nod her over. She's fearful, and it makes her prettier. He scoffs without a movement or sound. I know there is disgust feeding off her shadows in the corner of my block. At least prick her in the light, he surely thinks. Determine what vulgar hue she bleeds before persisting with your abasement, Marquise. Do try to understand, Orphaner. Not knowing is the point. And if you truly understood this, your crusade against the Gambligans would not be among our brand high blood's most uproarious punchline. If only one truly needed to be so high to find it amusing. And so, not knowing, I take her will, but leave enough of it to enjoy her response. Her hands are in my service, but they still shake. They unfasten the first button at my jacket's waist, clumsily. I have
Content
masked the
warning,
line.
essay.
Yep. Prepare yourself.
Content
Her
warning.
ancestor. Her ancestor
Yeah,
is
this
just
is
as bad as she is.
If anyone wants to skip this, we can.
I mean, I'm fine if everybody else is. If anybody else
I've
wants
read
to
this
skip it.
before. It is. Yeah. If
What is it exactly?
Chris' ancestor is absolutely
It's an
let the mind control bang a prisoner.
It's an essay scene.
An SAC.
sexual assault.
Essay. Yeah, I wasn't
Sexual
sure how much
assault.
we were allowed to say sexual assault.
We
If
gave
we want to skip the worst of it,
I was that one opinion.
it's not just assault, it's mind control assault, which is absolutely horrible. Where's the book?
it's so much
No.
worse.
No. No, that's reverse.
It's not explicit, but like it's not great.
It's uncomfortable.
If it's
This
uncomfortable,
one
I
might.
don't want people to go through it.
Do we want to skip?
We're gonna skip 2 paragraphs because I think that's where it ends.
Okay.
Down to I remember Dual Scar. I think then.
Okay.
If y'all want to read it, read it. We're gonna skip
Yeah,
it
you're
for the
free-
sake of
you're
one
free to pause.
uncomfortability and monetization.
I
Yeah,
remember
also,
Dual
yeah.
Scar again. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, also, yeah, free to pause.
I remember Dual Scar again. My distraction from our banter was momentarily absolute, and I inquire into the shadows. But he's gone. Then go, my Kismesis. Fume with the indignation I gave you. I can only pray it blackens our bond. I must know such exhibitions agitate him, and hence why I bother. Otherwise, it would be easy to dismiss him before I partook. Let it be a gift of antagonization to you, my dear rival, on which you may brew. I was like, brew pit? What?
Sometimes her 8s are Bs, sometimes her 8s are 8 sounds.
No, that was meant to be cruel.
Uh,
We will take the moon!
And you take the moon, and you'll take the moon.
And you take the moon. And you take the moon.
Let
Flips
it be
chart
a gift
again.
of anta-
Take the moon.
Let it be a gift of antagonization to you, my dear rival, on which you may brew pitch for me anew. And if it is true envy, a vermilion yearning I can't abide, then though it pains me, it will be farewell. Alas, it may be that I'm too good at spurring hate. Too good, at least, for him. I only hope he's not so foolish as to tread a path of less torrent malice. For if he does,
So she basically called him in so that she could be like, "Hey, watch me cuck you." And then she assaulted one of the slaves that she plundered off his ship.
That is exactly what happened.
that's literally exactly what happened.
Yeah, because they're in the hate fuck quadrant.
Yep.
Mhm. And it's not normal hate fucking. It's toxic
advanced
hate fucking.
Yeah, it's advanced hate fucking. Like, because it's her and because it's Mindfang and what's Terezi's ancestor's name?
Red glare.
It's her and Red Glare are very hearts for each other
Yes.
in the regular sense.
No,
So
also in the
treat it like
toxic sense. It's toxic
yes,
fury.
they treat it like they're spades for each other.
Yeah.
These two are very spades or hate fuck. But Orphan of Dual Scar thinks it's red.
No, Vriska or her ancestor are not capable of having a normal fucking relationship. They all have to be toxic somehow.
Yep. To be fair, that is very much Vriska and Mindfang's fault.
Mm-hmm. On the 16th. My suspicions have been confirmed. I'm not grinning anymore, Dual Scar. Our orderly contention has dissolved right before my vision eightfold. It was once a handsome black, but now sits like a good strong tea sullied and cooled by unwelcome dairy. Thus my heart was broken twice. I was fond of the slave. There was surely promise in her red investment. He had her assassinated. And so I am visited by a bit of bad luck for a change. It's not possible to evade it forever, I suppose. I will simply have to endure the misfortune of observing his base and artless measures of retaliation. He's applied his own resources to increase the bounty on my head. I wonder if he intends such a laughably ineffectual gesture as anything more than a formality, a symbol of his intent. If not, my smile, how it threatens to revisit. Almost. I've broken laws, yes, but what has there been to pay for it? If any act I've taken should demand a bounty, it was paid up front. I foot the bill myself with guile and supremacy. A stray honk?
Honk.
On the 20th. If only my hoard were as bottomless as his desire to disappoint me. He's set on cowardice, deferring to others to settle his score. Doesn't he remember what he's confided? It would be easy to give the evidence to her imperious condescension, and he would be killed quickly for his unthinkable presumption. He's taken a great risk harboring red ambitions for an empress who will never even know his name. Not that I'll sink to his tactics. But then, he feels safety in knowing this. My sources say he's en route.
Also, I just realized the blood on that bat. That's Kanaya's, right?
Wait, go back? No,
Agreed.
that's Nepeta.
That's Nap. Yeah, it's Nap.
Because he just killed Nepeta.
Yep. Also, Loki banger art, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Like
On the
underrated
21st.
panel.
Yeah. I've learned Dual Scar has reported to the Grand High Blood all the intelligence he has on me and my fleet. It was information he guarded closely to protect our once mutually cherished rivalry. He couldn't let it fall into the wrong hands, lest another besiege me more effectively and cause me to wax for the usurper. Not that he'd raised that mast particularly high himself. Ah, the shortcomings I managed to overlook for the sake of a lover. I would have enjoyed witnessing the entertainment he prepared to please the high blood. His sense of humor was dreadful. It would have been a true miracle if he survived the appointment. Funny, I always imagined a grander entry in my journal for your demise, Dumoscar. But I should have realized you would die as you lived. A joke. One more humorous little sacrifice kindly given to the subjugulators. And one step closer to the release of the vast honk they prophesize. I am overjoyed to understand now that this was always your destiny.
Honk, 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 honk.
Honk, motherfucking honk.
I hate that.
Motherfucking honk, motherfuckers.
Also, yeah, I hate how much like the aqueous glasses and the Nepeta helmet just like it hurts.
Yep.
Like that's
The Nepeta part, not the aqueous part.
It's been nearly a week since Duoscar's fitting end, and I'd all but forgotten the matter. It seems the subjugulators were not particularly inspired by his revelations about my affairs. Sources tell me their response was to commission one of the court's neophyte legislators to conduct the investigation and bring me to justice.
Yep. And Terezi's been given the big suck.
Yep. Neophyte Red Glare is reported to be quite talented. I find no reason to doubt this. Still, how can I be caused any unrest to learn the recourse is to send a lone, inexperienced bureaucrat to apprehend me? I cannot view this as anything other than a full concession by the High Bloods. They now only seek to maintain the appearance of pursuing me. Maybe they find my exploits amusing. I couldn't possibly disagree. Those rare moments when my superiors show wisdom come perilously close to restoring my faith in the social order. No.
Naya noises. Terezi noises.
As for Red Glare, it would surprise me if I ever heard her name again. If she finds me, then I welcome her challenge. But I'm so confident she will play no relevant role in my future. I won't even bother peering into my oracle to satisfy my curiosity.
Sound page ×3 showdown combo.
Oh yeah, that's loud.
Yeah, always is. Time for another underrated page. Like people don't give the animation on this page enough credit. Roll. Look at his fucking butt chin.
I hate that it's canon that he has a butt chin.
Yep. Honk honk, motherfucker.
Oh, give me a sec. Honk.
Oh wait, I just realized my food was
Rapidly approaching footsteps.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the money shot. She kicked his
Base.
fucking shoes off.
The ultimate technique. Stop clowns.
can we just appreciate
Right in the
the
juggling
sources?
balls.
It took
Yes.
one high blood, a cat obsessed low blood, and how many other people has he killed so far?
At least 2. Just the 2, right? Just
It's just
Acquiesce
the 2.
and Nepeta right now?
Yeah, it's just the 2
Yeah.
so far.
Almost got to Resi, but I think Kanaya actually saved her.
Yeah.
And this is the
And
first
then
person
drank
who's
from
ever
her,
been
like,
just,
more
actually
people have
fuck it,
more
kick him in
people
the
have died.
balls.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
but, like,
that's where they store that's where the
like,
clowns
Vriska
store their
killed-
power is in their balls.
Exactly.
Kick
that's
him
what
in the
Juggling Balls are. Yeah,
subjugulators.
exactly. There's your pun there. Vriska killed Tavros.
And then a lot of people have died.
And
They just haven't all
Aridin
been like Nancy's hands.
killed...
Aridin killed
Acquiesce?
Solix and then thought he killed Kanaya.
Right,
not
he
only
killed
that-
Solix, right.
She has become empowered by the ultimate power, white.
Gay.
Gay and Twilight. Because this is a... Because, yes, Day Drink... Color Drink... Rainbow Drink is Glow. This is a Twilight reference. Remember, she is a troll vampire.
You want me to curse your Twilight knowledge?
No.
I'm gonna do it anyway. This is for all the viewers out there. Did you know the first reason that the first time that Edward looks at Bella, she's on her period, so he's smelling her blood?
That's so disgusting.
Alright, wrap it up, folks.
Did you no I've got a good one. I've got a good one. Did you know that the whole like filming of all the fucking Twilight Saga movies was such a blur for Taylor Lautner that he straight up doesn't even fucking remember being in them?
That's a good thing.
He straight up doesn't even remember being in
Yeah. That's
like
a good
he knows
thing.
he was in them, but he can't recall any like specific memories from them.
That's a good thing. Now, can we do that for the rest of the cast and also delete the movies? And the books. Sure.
Remember
think
that
we
time
got-
a
we
werewolf
got both
imprinted on a
Kristen
freshly
Stewart and
born
Robert
infant?
Pattinson out of them, though. That counts for something, right?
I guess.
You remember when the werewolf decreed that little girl was fated to marry him when she grew up? That freshly born
Yes.
little girl? Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that.
that was
Remember when that one?
Mm.
Remember when that one vampire aristocrat did that freaky ass little fucking laugh? That's my favorite part of the whole series. Well, damn! I didn't think it would be that easy.
I've never. There is 2 things going on in her mind. It's like, well, damn, and I've never seen anything hotter in my life.
Yeah, for real.
Should I fight or be gay?
Yes.
The answer may surprise you.
Speaking of gay and fighting.
Oh,
Doof.
no, not the wand.
No,
Debunk,
face.
bitch.
Debunk. Get debunked.
Like it's like, oh.
I love how she pulls out the weapon just for him specifically.
Said, nah, fuck you. I'm guaranteeing it.
Like, she just punches the other 2 out. She straight up murders this one.
Oh, well, yeah, he blasted a fucking hole through her. I
Oh
think
no,
she's
yeah, no, he
allowed.
deserves this. I'm just like, the other 2 just got punched in the face and balls.
Yeah.
Or tentacles, I guess. Whatever Homestuck and Troll Anatomy we're going with, and I'm not making a canon decision.
D-E-A-E.
Diad.
She adds descend.
Yes. Shady's.
Shades, yes, descend. Oh.
Shady's nuts.
Oh!
Hey.
Oh,
Yeah!
Nice step today. Yeah.
it's the fucking CSI
Who are
Miami.
you?
Yeah.
Who are you? Who?
I bet she feels like such a badass
Okay, what
bitch
does
right
that
now.
say? What is that?
Absolutely.
Oh, you'll see. You'll see. You'll see. Just go forward one page.
I stand by what I said.
You were saying about being gay?
It's 8 threes too. Damn.
Be Jack Noir.
Yeah, no, yeah, I've never seen anything hotter. Is exactly what's going through her head right now.
Yeah.
Be gay, have crimes done to you.
Exactly.
Be gay. Do crimes.
You are now Jack Noir. You have just murdered an innocent family. What will you do? Also, that's mom and dad.
Yep.
Jack, accessorize immediately.
Based. You begin claiming trophies to celebrate your magnificent triumph over the defense's loving couple. The man's hat suits you perfectly. It is plain and serviceable. Yes, that looks so good. The only way the look could possibly be improved if it was blacker. Or bloodier.
Jack, take a prize from the lady.
This beautiful scarf will look quite dramatic as you soar through the air. Scouring the surface for new victims. It is finely crafted and the fabric is wonderfully soft. Your powerful nose detects perfume. The odor is pleasant. Wait, this pipe is great too. It makes you look dignified and thoughtful. Yes, this'll be your trophy as well.
Jack, trophy binge.
Yes, yes! All of the glorious trophies will belong to you. There is no possession of the fallen so trivial that it would not make a splendid adornment to your intimidating visage. Wait, no. This is in fact so very, very stupid. This is no way for a killer of your elite profile to dress. Your rise to omnipotence has had a regrettable influence on your vanity, it seems. Have you forgotten the original grievance with frivolous attire that got you here? That's it. No more trophies. You are swearing off trophies forever. Probably. Okay. You will keep one trophy. But only one. You can never stay mad at Cal. He's a true friend. The only friend you've ever known. Eat the fucking puppet, please. Just end this. God, you're so bored.
Jack, sniff out new prey.
It used to be that when you were bored with paperwork, you would go distract yourself by sharpening one of your favorite knives, or give your most disapproving scowl through a fenestrated wall to survey the kingdom. But those were simpler times. There was only one cure for your woo befitting a demigod, and that is more senseless killing. You consult your proud long snout for assistance with the hunt. You pick up the maddening scent of one of the young graveyard stuffers. You are sure it is the same one you slaughtered earlier, and yet his stench remains, confounding you from every direction. It is as if the breeze itself, which carries it, deliberately seeks to obfuscate the odor's origin. Your thoughts become more murderous with each blustery taunt.
Jack, succumb to unfathomable bloodlust.
You are consumed by murderous thoughts and you prepare to embark on a killing spree and to end all for fuck's sake you start thinking about the dog things again. Why do bones have to be so delicious and enticing?
Jack, suppress thoughts of unfathomable sausages.
Inside you there are 2 wolves. You successfully suppress all thoughts of delicious little wrapped wieners and infuriating things like mail and its agents of delivery. But in the process, you awaken your deepest and darkest feelings of feelings like loyalty? How completely despicable. But no, that's not quite all there is. Could it also be love? It must be. I mean, it's the only emotion that you could possibly make you feel so utterly disgusted with yourself. And it is surely why you couldn't go through with it. You could not do it. Could not kill the girl.
Jack, contact DD?
You get the draconian dignitary on the line. He asks what the hell you've been up to. You say it doesn't matter. You have a point of serious business to discuss with him. He makes sure you're remembering to keep the destructive impulses to a minimum. No planet exploding or anything like that. You say, yeah. He says no point in securing power when there's nothing left to rule. You say you know, God, it's not the point. Lousy, stupid dignitary, all keeping your murderous tendencies in check. He's the most terrible guy you almost kind of didn't despise completely.
DD, listen to SS.
You attempt to humor the Sovereign Slayer's demands diplomatically. There's a narrow line to walk between obeying the orders of a clear superior. Why am I so goddamn yawny right now?
You're about to
And blindly
hit the hot
facilitating
shoe line.
perfectly useless genocide. God damn it. Apparently the gays put me to sleep. It takes a very savvy breed of morally bankrupt monster to pull it off. The Slayer is yapping about some girl, probably one of the young players who can no longer provide any serious threat to your role, but he wants you to go kill her anyway. You ask why he doesn't go kill her himself. He says it's complicated. This guy, you swear. Like running his kingdom on his behalf and all, levying taxes, oppressing consorts, and all the unpleasant chores he would never dirty his snout with. He says this is more important than any of that stuff. You say, fine, just send the droll after her. There's a moment of radio silence. You mean the courtyard droll? He wants to be sure this is the same droll you're talking about. You say, yeah, that's the problem. You say, yeah, what's the problem? He says, you mean the very same droll who couldn't manage to steal the one simple task assigned to him, to steal the White Queen's ring from the very same adoring, wonderful girl, and master and friend in question? Wait, he says he just means girl. You didn't hear any of that. You don't say anything. He says, fine, you win. Sick the stupid droll in her. What does he care?
DD, contact CD.
You hit up the droll. The Slayer was right. This guy is completely incompetent. Still, the only real objective here is to get him to stop breathing down your neck with his awful dog breath. It looks like the droll's on the battlefield. He says he's still looking for the Queen's ring. He said he made a new friend to help him with his search. But it's terribly breezy on this planet, and his new friend keeps blowing and making the search more difficult. He says thank goodness he's not wearing one of his finer hats. It'd be just dreadful trying to keep it on in his head in such weather. You say you don't care about any of that stuff. Tell him to shut up.
CD, listen to DD.
Bun.
Hmm.
Benoy. The dignitary is one of your superiors who makes you nervous. The list of superiors who make you nervous, in fact, includes all of your superiors. It includes many of your inferiors as well. He tells you to forget the ring. You failed your mission. You're never going to find it. There's a new mission. You say, oh? He says, yeah, and let go of the goddamn rabbit. You say okay, but don't actually let go. You say you will be happy to begin the new mission very soon. But first there's this pretty blue tornado ahead you are meaning to investigate. Perhaps other locals it is attracted? Perhaps other locals it is attracted will know something about the ring? He says, for the love of God, will you forget about the tornado and the ring? You don't say anything and look longingly at the tornado again. He says, fine, if you really must examine a meaningless and extraordinarily dangerous exhibit of meteorological phenomena, then go ahead. But ready to embark on the mission not a moment later. You say, all right, and wonder what you should do to prepare. He asks if you have a good winter hat. You nearly drop the radio in excitement.
Jack, wait.
There. Now that those wheels are in motion, you guess you can put your mind at ease for a while. You find nothing quite so troubling as the intrusion of a positive emotion. You are momentarily afforded the peace of mind to resume a dull, quiet life of semi-restrained murder. Maybe you'll wait here and see if the boy shows up? It's reasonable to assume he'll seek these adults. Certainly easier to let him come to you than follow an untraceable scent. Or maybe you will take a look inside this castle. Perhaps there are survivors here fit for the offing. You guess that could serve some amusement. You wonder if it'll always be like this. What sort of future does a new god to have to look forward to? Will this malaise follow you for eternity? Will you be perpetually tempted to destroy everything you see, knowing that in just a few moments of recklessness, you'll be left with nothing else to destroy forever? What would eternity feel like when a single moment of boredom feels like an eternity unto itself? This is just ADD, Jack. You wish you could consult the clouds for answers, but they never show you anything. The reckoning can't wipe this place out soon enough.
Be future Jack Noir.
God, a lot of talking. You are now future Jack Dwyer. Presently, you are trapped in a single moment, which increasingly feels like an eternity. Huh, weird. Your boredom is surpassed only by your all-consuming rage and contempt for existence itself. Hours ago, you entered an unfamiliar session. You killed 1,000 robotic assailants. You destroyed 12 planets with ease, methodically and cyclically, like a single stained hand of a defective clock smearing each number it passes. You reduced Prospect and Dis to dust, and made a whole bunch of alien kids in yellow and purple pajamas. Your warpath of absolute devastation had only begun to be blazed. There were still miles and bloody miles to send forth. But when the dust of Dis settles, this infuriating fairy speared out of thin air and froze you in time. But she can't keep you like this forever, and when she finally lets you go, you'll be ready. What will you do? Aside from nothing, that is.
Jack, wait.
Strobe lights warning. You attempt to be patient. You fail miserably.
Be Aradia.
You are now the Maid of Time, recently resurrected from the Crypt of Dirce. Your name is Aradia Megiddo, and for the first time in your life, you feel truly alive. You have just incapacitated Jack Noir with a spell, but a demon so powerful requires your full concentration to subdue. He will break free any moment. You may release him and die now, or you may continue to hold him and die later. What will you do? Aside from die, that is.
Aradia, release it.
Let's go, Aradia! That's my goat!
Oh,
Literally, she's Capricorn.
Wom.
no, that's Gamzee. She's Aries.
Aries. Still
Close enough,
the goat.
though.
Still the goat. Wom, 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 wom. You're done with dying. Soon, friends will arrive, and they'll need your help. Whose memory is this? It appears to be yours. At least, that's how it begins.
Aradia, enter the bubble.
That's a lot of Aradius.
Yep.
Wait a minute. This is not specifically your memory. It's hers. Look at young Kanaya. Aradia. Look at
The
her weird little
baby.
Lucis. Little guy.
Frog.
Okay.
Froggy.
Fucking Cal. Always Cal.
Yep.
Aradia,
Oh, sweet,
report
a hat.
discovery.
Thank God I can just shut up. Apocalypse Arisen began trolling Twin Arrogans. For reference, this is, the gold is Solix. Zell. The gamer.
The gamer.
The gamer. I need to rest my voice on that after that. Whew.
No, you're good. I'll take Aradia. Oh God, what voice did I give Aradia?
And this is a live Aradia.
This isn't deadpan Aradia anymore.
Yeah, this is a live Aradia who's actually quite chipper.
Hmm.
I usually go.
Solix!
Sorry.
You're good.
Wait, am I doing Solix?
Who's can one of you do Solix?
I can
One
do
of you
Solix.
guys.
Hey, what's up, AA?
You will never guess what I just found.
Won't I?
I doubt it.
Was it matching Ruin's site?
Yes. How did you know?
I don't know, just a weird feeling. I feel like we had this conversation before, and that's what it was about. Sort of, you talk.
Yeah, me too. What do you think it means?
Probably nothing, but now that it does, it feels like we had this conversation before, but it's going differently this time. So it's extra weird. Maybe your voices are involved.
I don't know, maybe. Maybe yours are too.
I don't hear a goddamn thing. Do you?
Wait. Yes. She's very quiet, though. I can't tell what she's saying.
Oh well. Why don't we pretend there is no spooky paranormal phenomenon going on just once, and talk about what you wanted to talk about.
Good idea. Okay, do you remember what we talked about regarding Kanaya's ruins?
Sorta.
I asked you for help in understanding the glyphs.
I guess.
Are you just being difficult, or do you really not remember?
I guess I don't find the mystery of the ruins that's exciting to you, okay?
Well, obviously. But I really appreciate your help anyway.
Third, how can I help them?
Well, you said you'd need another set of glyphs to make sense of them. You speculated that there might be another set of ruins. You even guessed they would be blue. It turns out you were right. Don't you think that's pretty cool?
Oh yeah, I am awesome about that, third, but I can't take the feeling that these ruins are going to be nothing but trouble for us.
But you say that about everything.
That's because it's fucking true about everything.
No, it's not. I did find some other neat things down there too, which are strange but quite harmless and not foreboding in the least.
Like what?
Like this amazing hat. It's an authentic archaeologist hat. It's so hard to find them in this style. There are no horn holes, but I love it anyway. It's great.
Pretty sweet, eh? Hey, didn't you also find some bits and pieces of your bizarre robot doppelganger?
I wasn't going to tell you about that. Damn it, how did you know?
I don't know. I just remembered the more said about this discovery. God, sorry.
This is stupid.
Yeah, well, I guess this is the kind of shit you have to deal with when you have two psychics talking to each other about stuff.
Maybe.
Why don't we pick this up again later when we're not feeling so weird?
Well, okay. Apocalypse Arisen began trolling. Oh, began trolling Twin Armageddons and Apocalypse Arisen. Sorry to interrupt, but I wanted to give you both a chance to remember, but it doesn't look like this is going anywhere.
What the fuck?
Wow, what? Is it coming back yet?
Is what coming back? Who are you? Whoa, hold on. Why am I talking like you suddenly?
This is a memory in a dream bubble. That's right.
Oh, that doesn't really answer my question, but okay.
You changed your voice because you remembered, like I did,
Remember what?
that I died. This is my memory, and also hers. But I went on to become the robot whose remains are in this crater, whereas she did not. I don't actually know her story or how she got here, but for me, this is the end of the road. This is the afterlife.
Well, shit. So then I guess I'm dead too?
Nope. You're just asleep. You're also blind.
Holy shit, I can't see.
Yeah, that's what being blind means.
Wow, awesome. Way to be awesomely sympathetic to my terrible new problem, AA.
Solix, will you shut up and stop being so tragic for once? You knew this was going to happen. Your prophecies of personal doom were practically all you ever talked about. I think you were looking forward to this, honestly.
She's right.
I can't believe this. It's almost as if I'm getting double teamed. Damn. That didn't feel right at all. I think I might have to retire the whole bifurcation gimmick, puns and all. Actually, this is kind of a relief. Maybe you're right. I'm feeling better about this already.
Great. You should be able to relax now that you've been released from the curse of your vision twofold, just like you said you'd be. You're now merely doomed.
Oh. That's awesome.
Being doomed isn't that bad. I spent most of my life that way, remember? At least you have the luxury of understanding. And the best part of being doomed is you only have to put up with it until you die.
That's the spirit. Ha ha ha.
Actually, I don't have to keep talking like I'm doomed anymore, do I?
Nope.
This is so weird. What am I even listening to here? Fuck, I cannot believe I just made that face. God damn it. Oh, yeah, also, why the fuck are my teeth missing? Scummy.
I don't know.
Okay, well, great. Glad we got to the fucking bottom of that mystery. Mystery. Mr. T. Mystery. Man, I can't even list anymore if I try. Please don't laugh. Like, if I tell you, like, I can tell you both are enjoying this. I can smell it using my new blind guy nose powers.
Really?
No, not literally. I was joking. I mean, not yet. Maybe I'll ask TZ about it when I wake up, though. Hey, what was that noise?
What noise?
I think someone else is here.
Oh, it's Jade.
Jade. What the fuck?
Who's Jade?
She's one of the humans we met after you died.
Okay, I guess I'm out of the loop on chronology for once.
That's fine. You'll catch up.
So who's going to be the first?
Hey,
Oh,
go on.
there you go.
Go on, Jay.
Hey guys, I hope I'm not interrupting.
Okay, there are 4 of us now. Someone wanted to. Who does Zell want? I think this
which
is.
ones
I think
are
this is the
options?
actual first 4-person convo. Like straight
I
up.
think it is.
That's not jumping in and out.
Which ones are options?
Jay's got both Jade and Aradia.
And the other
I
two?
can pick up. It is Solix and Robot Aradia.
How does Sock sound?
Like
He's
this.
a gamer. No, he doesn't lisp anymore.
Oh, right.
Remember?
Like this.
So he just sounds like a game. Like a
He's a
nerd.
gamer.
Okay,
He's a
in which
gamer.
color? In which color is he?
He's the yellow
He's
one.
yellow.
Okay.
Jade is green,
Yay.
and she's the bubbly one.
Mhm.
And then you've got 2 different versions of Aradia in red and blue. Both of them speak the same technically now, but blue one used to speak much more deadpan because she's the robot.
Gotcha.
Welcome to Homestuck.
Yep. I'll take
Okay.
Sock. Let's do this
Okay,
thing.
Storm. Who do you want to take away from me? Do you want to be Jade or do you want to be the other Aradia?
Storm?
Are you alive?
You can also take Robot Aradia, and I will take Jade.
I will take Robot Aradia.
And then would you prefer to be Jade or Aurelia? Then Jay.
I do not care. Take your pick.
I will. Aurelia is my favorite troll.
Okay, I'll take Jade.
Okay. A full change places.
Okay, here we go. Well, yeah, you kind of were sort of a reunion of close departed friends going on here, but no big deal, I guess.
Oh no, I can leave.
No, don't. Solix, try to be polite. There's no reason for you to feel hostile towards them anymore. Jade is very nice, and she did nothing wrong. None of them did, so when you wake up, maybe you should try to reconcile with them, or at the very least, just say hello. Also, it's very weird to see Aradia with no quirk.
Yeah, she's just speaking normally.
She doesn't have to quirk anymore.
She's
Yippee.
broken free.
Did you
Did I what?
be nice to them or whatever before you exploded?
No, but I should have. I did with you before I left, didn't I?
I guess so.
This is awkward.
Shush you.
What actually happened after I died? It sounds sounds complicated.
It is. I'll get you up to speed, I promise, but guys, come on, let's not scare away our guest.
Okay, then I'll shut up. I think one of Rowdy's saying things is more than enough, probably.
You could say that again.
Oh,
The voice is perfect. Oh my god, I just realized he's Birdly.
Oh no.
I mean, don't say it literally, because that's kind of the whole point. And we're completely contradict.
Oh my god, shut up!
It's okay. I can just take another nap later when you guys aren't busy.
No, Jade, it's okay. Please stay. I'm curious about why you're here.
Well, I've just been enjoying these little naps more and more lately. Each time I go to sleep, I meet more new people and learn so much. But I still can't I still can't get Carcat to take a nap. Boy, talk about a guy who's anti-nap.
Yeah, what douche?
Seriously. He is the douchiest of crabby crabs who ever douched a big douchey crab.
Lol.
But yeah, it's been fun. I should really thank the fairy again for setting this all up so we can meet like this.
Wait, FF's here?
Yep.
Oh god, why didn't you say that? Why? Okay. Oh god, why didn't that occur to me? Where is she?
Probably in another bubble. But you'll find her. Maybe during your next nap.
Well, shit. Why can't I just go glob around out there in the ring and find her now? I mean, aside from the fact that I'm blind and completely useless.
Navigating between bubbles is difficult here. It's better to drift between them naturally as they intersect. Not spatially, but through common points in memory. To navigate the furthest ring, you need to have mastered the flow of time. That's why I'm here. I'm alive again, so I may assist the dead in this way.
Huh.
Jade, tell me. Have you seen me here before? I mean, me, just like I am now, wearing my godhood.
Yeah, you were really nice and helpful.
Wait, what? You're wearing a godhood? Why didn't you tell me that? What gives? Or that you came back to life?
I'm wearing a hood and have butterfly wings, and what else would you like to know?
Man, being blind dumb. Can I like grope you or something? Can I like blank you or something? To get up to date on your opinions? Would that be weird?
I assume he's trying to do the Frankenstein thing? More than, like, actually be gross?
I think he's referring to that like shit that they do in the movies where the blind person is like, "Let me touch your face so I can
that's a
see
Frank-
what you look
yeah,
like."
which is from Frankenstein.
Oh, I did not know that.
That's from Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. There's a blind lady who's like actually not scared of Frankenstein because she's blind. And then, puts her hand on his face to like feel all over the scars to see what he's been through, because she wouldn't know the context. So it's like his big humanizing moment. Well, Frankenstein's monster anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She puts her hand on the monster's face to and actually gets to humanize him a little bit. Yeah, that's how. Yeah, that blind trope is actually a Frankenstein reference. Fun fact. It's a really cute scene. Anyway. Yes, Alex, that would probably be pretty weird.
I think your outfit looks quite cute. I love your wings too.
Q, your outfit is quite swiffy too. Is that a skirt? A lot. I like that skirt a lot, especially. Is that a skirt?
I'm not sure.
Slash rolling my eyes is what I would be doing if that was possible.
He said that verbally. This is a verbal conversation. We're seeing this in chat form. This is verbal. Technically. Shh.
Could you zoom in more, Storm? I can barely see it.
I gotcha.
Just pop in like 1 or 2. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Come on. You're making a point.
Yes, okay. You see, those encounters you had with me before have not happened for me yet because I've only just arrived. Time follows train's path here, as does space. If you travel a great distance, you may discover you're also traveling either backwards or forwards in time as well. Just as if you stay in one place for too long, the geometry of space surrounding you will become unreliable. You may spot the gear on your left and discover you just slapped yourself. The only way to make sense of it is to understand either property very well. And since I'm new here, I have some learning to do, just like everyone else. But I do know one thing.
What?
I knew that the first bubble I would enter would be an important one for us to visit.
What's so point about it?
Hang on, we're moving to a new memory. Hold that thought.
Real quick, am I the only one who notices that while we're in this call, we're all louder? Like in this server?
Yeah, that's the audio
maybe it's the other
boost?
server that's messed up.
The boost, maybe?
Yeah,
Maybe,
because
I don't know.
you haven't been
Oh,
nipping it all this
right,
entire
because
time.
the
right?
This is
higher
why we use
quality
this.
calling. Right.
This is why we should be using this for stream and never do.
Yeah, we need to fix that.
Well, there is no fixing it unless we want to move all the boosts over to the other server.
Right, but I think one of them is from one of your folks.
Yeah, like half of them are from my people's.
Yeah. We just need to be better about using this call for streams.
Yeah.
It is important because it will help us begin to understand why we're all here. So...
Okay. I was muted. What do you
Ah.
mean, why we're all here? You mean in the afterlife? That's easy, because she's asleep, she's dead, you're alive, I'm blind. Could it be simpler?
Oh, not why we're in this bubble now, but why we all exist in the first place and why we all went on this adventure together.
Oh, that.
There is much to understand, and I believe it all begins with one sequence of events. Watching will help those who have passed to understand the purpose of their sacrifices, and those still living to understand what must be done to complete the journey still ahead. We will let the memories lead the way. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's allow the next memory to take shape. I believe it's Kanaya's. I shall reprise my role in the conversation I had with her shortly after I discovered the ruins. Everybody hide and not try to spoil it for her until she remembers. Hey, Kanaya. Oh no, sorry, Doom Kanaya. Hey, Kanaya, there's something I want to give you.
Oh, really?
Yes, It is something very odd I found when I discovered the ruins the other night. I don't know what its archaeological significance is, but but I expect you'll be able to repair it.
This is a dream, isn't it?
Wow. I mean, wow. You figured that out very fast.
It seemed obvious. Either I'm sleeping or I'm dead. Which is it?
Oh, I'm sure you're alive. You are unconscious now and will likely wake up as your new self very soon.
My new self?
Yes, you are undergoing a metamorphosis which you have been groomed for since you were very young. Which, like I was for from my various personal iterations, including this one.
You mean being a ghost and then a frog and then a robot and then a fairy?
Yes, but it sure sounds silly when you list them all like that.
Kind of. What do you mean we've been groomed?
Well, this is what we're about to find out. If you'll oblige us by continuing with this memory.
Okay. What do I do?
Why don't we go through this conversation again to the best of our recollection? But I guess rather than acting it out, we can just talk about it the old-fashioned way.
What was what we were attempting before not old fashioned?
I have no idea.
It seems to me the nature of the afterlife is probably very old fashioned. Maybe even the most old fashioned a thing can get.
Yeah, you know what I mean, though.
Yes, then. This was when you were about to give me the unusual gift from the ruins.
Yes, I then had Solix deliver the pieces to you so you could stitch it back up. Solix,
Can
that's
you,
your cue. Come out and play the
can you
part.
scroll down? Jollium.
So we don't have to hide anymore.
Oh, of course not. Obviously, the jig is up and everyone can come out now.
Yay!
Okay, another technically 5-person, but Aradia bot shut up. So the storm want to take.
So Storm, why don't you take either Kanaya or Jade?
I'll take Kanaya.
Okay.
Very prim and proper.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Alright. So, like, okay. So I'm supposed to act out what I did before when I brought her here, brought her these shitty doll parts. Is that what's going on here?
Yeah, I'm still not sure, Aradia. Are we supposed to be role-playing?
Oh, guys, come on, this isn't that complicated. We're just revisiting the past like we would if we were talking about it. But it just so happens we can watch it happen as we talk about it. And as a matter of fact, this story does involve a role-playing game, but not in that way.
This is kind of stupid.
You're stupid and you sound stupid.
It's poop, thump, flub. Where the fuck is my mouth full of all this teeth? Thoroughly.
I don't know, but you may be waking up again.
Okay,
Maybe waking up
okay.
soon.
Great. So, I will miss the switch of the cool story. Okay.
Maybe not if we hurry this along.
Wait, before we do, hi Kanaya, it's nice to meet you.
Hi, Jade. What is that thing you're wearing?
You don't like it?
No, I didn't mean to sound disapproving, but I do think more colorful apparel suits you better.
Yes, I know, you told me.
I did?
Yes, but you probably haven't yet, not from your perspective. I could not help but overhear that you're asleep now. You told me all about what happened after you woke up.
About what?
About how you turned into a vampire.
What's a vampire?
This is ridiculous.
Solix is right. I mean, Solix. Kanaya, tell us what happened next.
There isn't much to say. I repaired the doll and made him a nice outfit, with a far more becoming palette and fit than the absurd tatters he was found in. I thought at least.
Yes.
Should there be anything else to this story?
Uh, not really.
Isn't that Dave's puppet?
Yes.
Well, shucks. I guess I'm out of here.
Bye, Solix.
See you later, everybody.
Bye.
Anyway, that is all I can remember. I quickly began to find the doll unnerving, so I put him away. To my knowledge, he has remained secure in my block ever since. Is he relevant in some way?
Guys, why do you have Dave's puppet? What is going on here?
Yes, Aradia, it seems you have some foreknowledge of this narrative. Maybe you can tell us why any of this is important.
This is only a piece of the story. The other pieces will fall into place with successive memories, and it will all become clear. But yes, all right, I will eliminate some suspense and try to serve as a better guide on this tour. Through the catacombs of our selective subconscious. Welcome to the Velvet Room. The separate tunnels we once travelled in the dark as individuals we now retrace together with a torch. On the walls we illuminate the runes which describe a convoluted origin story, an origin we participated in. We were spurred to these actions by that which was being originated, and incited to acts of revenge as we were turned against each other.
Another one.
Another one.
I don't remember this. I mean, I remember getting jumped off the cliff by my legs, but not the thing I'm doing now.
No, I manipulate the disguise his tracks well.
Do I have to lie on the floor like this? Is that important?
No, Tavros, you can get up.
Also, can we, or at least I, be not in this memory because it's the one that's not as great as most?
We will leave it soon, but you were doing something very important here.
What was I doing?
Writing a part of the code. Tick. An incomplete fragment consisting of 4 symbols, comprising the first word of a binary refrain. Pair of sounds emerging from the belly of a fabled tyrant's menace. But you authored only one sound of the pair. I would write the other. Talk. In the soot of my ruined hive, I scrolled up my part of the code, completing the phrase of legend. The persisting sound said to accompany the ultimate demise of the tyrant less enamored than I. But even those 8 characters, the scrawlings of charge, were still but half the code. Break. There was another half by Scourge in 2 parts. One part, 3 symbols. Heads. And the other, 5. Why the scale was tipped this way between the sisters, I cannot say. Each fragment would be transcribed in our rulebooks, sealing the collaboration between Rustbloods and Bluebloods, completing the code for our session's architect. Not exactly. There was another fragment. Oh? Yes. An additional 8 symbols, from a wildcard source, I suppose. Honk. Honk. It came from a timeline not meant to happen. The one I came from to ensure it wouldn't. Thus sealing my fate. No, not the ridiculous long troll movie poster.
Oh,
Also, I still love that they actually made troll movie posters with like the title box like a fucking paragraph. like commitment.
Did
Is that
Homestuck fucking predict the mangas with
Isekai boom?
ridiculously long fucking titles?
The isekai boom? I think the
Is
isekai
this a
long title
Homestuck
boom had
reference?
already. I think the long title isekai's already started by this point,
Hmm.
but it was like early days. Also, I'm pretty sure that's Love Actually is the movie show on the poster.
Hmm.
I'll double check that, but okay, it's not Love Actually. I thought it was. I believe the fragment was gibberish from a lunatic after completing his rampage through our session. Since it was not part of the scripted chronology, I was oblivious to it. Until it was too late to stop it. Not that it would matter if I did, the timeline had already gone astray. I pieced together what had happened by sleuthing the various scenes. And discovered the text, which the code was recorded in. And I decided to return to the Alpha timeline with the text, as evidence for his madness, I guess. In the Alpha timeline, this text was destroyed, in an explosion caused by a computer virus. This explosion did not take place on my timeline. I identified this event as the difference prompting the offshoot, and returned to our planet via the Reckoning just as I did at the end of my life. Though that time deliberately to influence events quietly to make sure it happened. And later joined the rest of our doomed selves to help defeat the king. The others surely had similar responsibilities along the way. Also, welcome back to the Till Death book. Also, goodbye Random, Vriska, and Jade. As for the book, I lost track of it shortly after I arrived. Also, God, the fact it's in rainbow color is horrifying.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, we all lost track of our books. They were gathered surreptitiously by agents assigned to the task. And in the veil, their codes were merged with the ghost imprints of other mysterious artifacts. Warning, warning. Our first guardian was brought to life on the sea to pass through Sky's final gate of defense. The first to find Alternia.
Beast.
It's time, motherfuckers.
Oh Lord.
It's time, motherfuckers. You once again try to be Doc Scratch and fail spectacularly. You can't be him no matter how hard you try. It is impossible. In fact, I think it'd be for the best if I commandeered the narrative completely for a while. I trust you won't mind if I speak in white. It's not actually negotiable, but as a courtesy, I will enclose my words between a pair of visually audible brackets. I am doing this because I can.
Oh.
I thought having the British smug voice would work.
Yeah.
Oh yes, it definitely does.
I am also doing it because I am expecting a guest to arrive shortly. This should enable me to show the man of the sort of hospitality he deserves, while doing the same for you. My apartment doesn't have a doorbell. Why would an omniscient fellow need to be alerted to the presence of a visitor? If I know he will be right on time, which is to say, early. And if I did have a doorbell, you would have just witnessed it ring. He is already here. My door is not fitted with peephole either. Those without eyes or without limits to their knowledge have no need for peeping, and I am without either. I have never once peeped at or through something, and I doubt I ever will. Apertures built into physical surfaces to reveal what's hidden behind them are for those with particular handicaps. They are for those lacking advanced vision to render the opaque permeable to light, or those lacking advanced knowledge to render the concealed information irrelevant, or both. They are for people who I call suckers. I know the identity of anyone who stands behind this door, even in those cases where I have not extended an invitation to the visitor personally. Pardon me while I let Jack inside. Did you not believe it would be Jack? Who else would it be? Someone who would have suspected anyone else as a person I would also describe as a sucker. Haha, Ooh. Hello, Slick. Won't you please then... Oh, for heaven's sake. Jack, stop it. Jack? Slick? Which would you prefer I called you? It's one of the strange points of uncertainty which surrounds you. Maybe it is that you don't particularly care. Your flair for the plane is your flair is for the plane is serviceable, isn't it? Not much of your vanity is tied up in a name, I guess. Not going to tell me? Fine. I won't tell you my name either. Well, I might, if you would just show some manners and stop hitting me with that ridiculous horse hitcher. I won't crack, no matter how senseless the drubbing. If only it were that simple. You're not going to stop, are you? It'll be very difficult to discuss our points of mutual interest like this. I was prepared to go about it in a civilized way, even though I knew very well I would spend the first several minutes of our meeting sitting on the floor while being flogged. I've even prepared a bowl of candy for you to enjoy, which I know you'll enjoy. Courtesy is important, Jack. Do you have anything at all to say? Any form of communication you care to attempt beyond the sound iron makes against my head repeatedly? No, of course not. What's that? I see. You think you already know my name. You do not know my real name, Jack. It's just that none of your adversaries on this planet know yours. You only know my nickname. It's a good nickname, too. Befitting of the passive gunslinger charged with initiating the break. I am my master's weapon. His soldier rode a war worth one bullet fired. But when the bullet clears the barrel, it won't be my finger on the trigger. I'm a facilitator, not an assassin. Here. Jack, why don't you help yourself to some candy over there on the table? There is something I need to take care of before we continue. I won't be long. Just casually bending iron.
Play-Doh.
Like Play-Doh. An entire ass bowl of Scotty dogs. Yes, good. Placate yourself with the Scotty dogs, Slick. My supply is bottomless. I am an excellent host. When I am finished with this minor interruption, we will resume our gentlemanly negotiation. I will proceed to beat you severely until you agree to do what I ask. I trust you won't take it personally. Now, please excuse me. I have to talk to a teenage girl from another universe.
Be a teenage girl from another universe.
Cannot be a teenage girl from another universe because you are too busy being a teenage girl from this universe. You are busy being Rose Lalonde. Completely preoccupied with it, in fact. So preoccupied you have been neglecting messages from some of your friends who are trying to contact you. But you have a lot of important stuff to do. You will get back to them later. Also, Shadow Wizard Money Gang.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang.
We love
I can
casting spells.
practically hear them.
Yeah, all the noises.
No!
Except
One of
that-
the consorts makes that noise.
Except that noise.
Rose, Hester informant.
It's quite warm here on Mopac. I think we've been patient enough. When will I receive further instruction?
Now,
So I could have contacted you at another time.
no, only now.
I came away with the impression from our last conversation that our next would take place on your invitation. I was being polite by waiting.
Your inevitable impatience caused you to contact me again. Inevitability is my invitation.
That's pretty smug.
I am right to be smug. I am omniscient, extremely powerful, and very charming.
Well, 2 out of 3 isn't bad. Can you use your limitless intelligence to figure out which ones I mean?
That was clever. If I plead ignorance to the fact you are denying my charisma, it invalidates my claim of omniscience. But I must adhere to my all-knowing status. It forces me to validate the unfortunate reality that you are feigning the opinion that my demeanor is unpalatable. Not that it matters, because I have all three qualities and you know it.
This is stupid. Could we get to the point?
Yes, I was about to say. We should hurry this along. My visitor is beginning to set things on fire.
You have a visitor. Who?
Some guy. I was joking anyway. I am not in a hurry at all.
You tell jokes?
Yes. Haha.
Oh. So your visitor isn't setting anything on fire then?
Oh, he most definitely is. Hee hee.
I'm not really getting the joke.
I was joking about being in a hurry. From my perspective, this conversation is taking place in less than 1 second. I type very quickly. Hoo hoo.
I thought you didn't lie. Aren't jokes essentially humorous lies? At least those like one you just attempted.
Jokes are only temporary lies. If the falsehood is never exposed, there is no punchline. If the punchline is never delivered, the lie is sealed forever, regardless of initial humorous intent. Lies are not funny.
I think if you're going to risk tarnishing your record of honesty, you should probably get better material.
My joke was objectively funny. You would know better than I.
Okay. So you're saying an inaccurate statement doesn't count as a lie as long as you say just kidding later?
Basically,
What if it's much later? Is it still just a joke?
no, that would be something closer to a prank. I don't play pranks very often.
Are you allowed to lie about playing pranks? If I asked you if you were playing a prank on me, would you have to tell the truth?
I am allowed to do whatever I want. I choose never to lie. I also choose to tell jokes now and then, and to play pranks quite sparingly. But I can say that I have never played a prank on you, and no statement I have made to you thus far, or will make in this conversation, will contain any trace of falsehood for the sake of setting up a joke or a prank. With the exception of the joke I just made, and another one I will make very soon.
I'm starting to change my mind.
Oh?
Yes, I think your joke was funny in retrospect. Actually, your whole shtick is pretty good. I'm warming up to it.
Yes, I knew it.
Just to be clear, was the assurance that you just made a prank or a joke?
It was neither. It was the truth.
Was that
Yes.
the truth?
Yes.
Okay. Were you serious about wanting to die?
Yes.
Why?
I'll tell you later,
Why?
because you asked.
But why not now?
Because that piece of information would not fit elegantly into the sequence of our exchange at this moment.
Then you know how this entire conversation will go.
Yes.
Is that true of all conversations you have?
Yes. Until, briefly, I don't. But the dark spots never last long. The truth disguises itself to me sometimes, which can be mildly frustrating. But it usually reveals itself quickly, much as if a punchline was delivered. It's a humorous dialogue I have with reality, and it is very amusing.
Then why do you bother with the conversations? Obligations to the predestination as usual?
There is no obligation. It's a pleasure.
It is.
Incoming Doc Scratch being the creepiest character in Homestuck.
Yep.
I've always had a soft spot for young ladies.
That's a little creepy.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It kind of is.
I have looked into the future and determined that we would continue in this manner pointlessly for some time, so I am putting an end to it here.
That doesn't make sense. Was that another joke?
Yes,
Good one.
thank you.
How young are the ladies you typically take a shining to? And does this mean you're attracted to me? Suddenly, this whole conversation is kind of terrible.
Of course I am not in the way you mean. And anyway, you're applying standards of contact frowned upon your kind, which make no sense to apply to me. I am an immortal entity with a large cue ball for a head and no biological means of production.
Really?
Also, if you were millions of years old, you would find that every lady you encounter is quite young, relatively speaking. There should be no reason for you to feel uncomfortable with this interaction. Try to think of me as one of your kindly human uncle figures. In fact, if I were in your presence now, I would offer you candy to prove it.
Oh my god.
What?
Can we talk about the scratch instead of this?
Yes.
He just keeps making it worse. I don't
Yep.
know if he knows or not.
He
Uh,
knows.
he-
He's omniscient.
but I'm omnipotent. I'm omniscient. Of course I know.
Of course, I know how horrible it would be to compare myself to an uncle who gives you candy.
Literally after the conversation where Rose is accusing him of being a pedo.
Good lord.
Yeah. Again, why Doc Scratch is the creepiest character in Homestuck? Actually, no, incorrect. Regular Homestuck. The sequels make it worse. There is a worse character in sequel Homestuck.
Yeah.
Hi, Jane.
We
Whoa,
don't talk
They
about
butchered.
the sequel.
What
Yeah,
did
we don't talk about. We don't talk about.
Oh,
We
right,
don't talk
Sex Slave
about.
Gamzee.
Cuck sex slave games. Cucking Jake with sex slave Gamzee. And it's because he's a troll, and she's racist. It's race play too.
Oh,
Even creepier when Gamzee is black coded.
Anyway.
Anyway, you are situated near the game construct supplied by your session, causing the scratch. Yes?
Are you actually asking?
No, that was a fact, and then a question mark.
Ah. Well, yes, I am. It's a large plateau shaped like a record. It's called the Beat Mesa.
I know.
Is the game construct different in other sessions?
Yes. It will always be an edifice of similarly cryptic design located on the planet that is home to the hero of time. Its environment dictates the nature of its construction. Its power is dangerous and is meant to be utilized only in emergencies such as yours.
You mean in sessions where victory is no longer possible
Yes.
due to creating an unstoppable adversary who triggers the reckoning prematurely? Is that sort of emergency common?
No. Failure is common, but the composition of yours is quite atypical.
Okay, then it's like a panic button for the players to push once they realize the cause is lost.
Yes, but causing the scratch is not an easy task either. The construct must be destroyed in a very specific way to release its energy. The keeper of my exobiological father began the process. It must be finished.
Who?
The guardian of the night of time.
Dave's bro?
Yes.
How do I finish it?
You don't. Not you, personally. Another will. You have something more important to attend to, remember?
Oh, right. The green sun.
Yes.
I plan to take care of that later, once John had retrieved the tumor. Whatever.
That was a tumor.
Tumor? It's not a tumor!
It's not a tumor. Yeah, no. You read one of Doc Scratch's lines like it was her trying to do the text gimmick.
Oh.
The problem with Doc Scratch not having a text tag, because of course he doesn't. Your plan will have to change. You aren't ready to cause the scratch yet. Like I said, it's different. It's difficult.
What will the one who doesn't have to do? I should let them know.
You will have to cause the scratch. You will have to scratch the surface of the plateau across its full diameter.
I see. This terminology can be very literal sometimes.
You will require a certain needle to create a breach in the surface that will be adequate.
I have needles.
Your needles won't suffice.
Then where do I get ones that will?
Again, you won't. This task is out of your hands. The needles must be acquired from the denizen of the Witch of Space. Her quills are very large and potent. They will be able to cause the scratch.
This really seems more elaborate than you lead me to believe.
I didn't lead you to believe anything. I told you to find the constructs and await advisement on the scratch. The plans you were making were based on assumptions and fabrications of your imagination. You were writing mere stories, much like those about your false magical men.
I wish what I'd written in my private journals could be confined to your dark spots.
I don't. I find your stories entertaining.
You're being creepy again.
No, I'm not. Besides, the White King agrees with me.
What?
For a seer, your vision of events surrounding you is rather limited. It's charming.
Just please stop complimenting me.
No. Like, he's a creep, but I love Doc Scratch
It's
so much.
So gross.
Such a great villain. Mm.
Fine. Then at least please try to sound more sarcastic when you say it.
Oh, sure, I'm really going to do that. Yes, very likely.
Then the scratch will be implemented later by either John or Dave, I presume. You used a male pronoun.
Yes. I guess it makes sense that would happen. Sorry, that's Rose.
You're good. I guess it makes sense that that would happen later. My understanding is that Jack will not be banished from this session until near the end of the reckoning.
Yes, Jack will exit your session later, but this has nothing to do with the scratch. Not directly, as you imply.
I don't understand. I thought that was the point of the scratch, to open a rift in space-time, as it were, and banish him into the troll session.
No, that is not the purpose of the scratch at all. The scratch does not open a rift in space-time.
Then why have you directed me to cause it? Does it have something to do with enabling you to die?
No, not directly. The scratch has nothing more to do with my death than any other single event ultimately contributing to my demise.
I think it's disingenuous for you to behave as if I've not been misled. You say you don't lie, but what about lies of omission?
Lies of omission do not exist. The concept is a very human one. It is the product of your story writing again. You have written a story about the truth, making emotional demands of it, and in particular of those in possession of it. Your demands are based on a feeling of entitlement to the facts, which is very childish. You can never know all of the facts. Only I can. And since it's impossible for me to reveal all facts to you, it is my discretion alone that decides which facts will be revealed in the finite time we have. If I do not volunteer information you deem critical to your fate, it possibly means that I am a scoundrel, but it does not mean that I am a liar. And it certainly means you did not ask the right questions. One can make either true statements or false statements about reality. All of the statements I make are true.
Unless you're joking.
Yes,
Ha ha, hee hee, hoo hoo.
exactly.
Then I guess I'll start asking better questions.
Good. I will make a seer out of you yet.
Will you?
Yes. You can start by shoring up the reliability of your sources. You proceeded to question me, but believing you understood the purpose of the scratch. You received your information about it from trolls. I assure you that in most ways the trolls are confused about everything, as you are.
Okay, noted. What exactly does the scratch do then?
It resets the game.
Oh, that's it?
Yes.
Then we'll all start from the beginning again when John entered?
No. The release of temporal energy will be quite massive. This is a hard reset. It will reboot the conditions in your universe well before when you began playing the game. You will have lived different lives after the reset. The different initial conditions will ideally lead to a more favorable scenario in the new session. Unfortunately, you will have no memory of anything that has happened in the session you are in now.
What will happen to us, everyone in the session now?
You will all cease to exist completely if you remain here during the scratch.
This seems familiar. It reminds me of when Dave and I were trapped in the Doom timeline and he left to change the past. The timeline ceased to exist along with my dream self, who in a way became merged with my dream self of this timeline. I kept some of her memories. Is the situation similar?
Similar, but more severe. Since this timeline will undergo such a violent upheaval, such a merger of memory cannot happen. You will be resigned to absolute oblivion. Unless you can discover a way to preserve yourselves. But it's not really my place to advise you on that. After you have dealt with the scratch and the sun, what happens to you is not any of my business.
Then can you at least tell me if we'll be successful in preserving ourselves after the reset?
I don't particularly enjoy spoiling things for people when unnecessary. I find speaking in a discreet color helps avoid this.
So if the scratch isn't specifically meant to banish Jack from the session, and our quest to destroy the sun is meant to kill him, why is the reset necessary at all, especially if it means oblivion for us?
Because you cannot achieve the ultimate reward in this session. Your battlefield is cancerous, and the Reckoning will destroy it prematurely regardless. By resetting, you will create a session which can bear the fruit of a new universe, even if you will not be the ones to claim the reward. Don't you want to fulfill your purpose?
I guess. It's just a little disheartening to learn that I'm now faced with not one, but two suicide missions at once. One to destroy Jack's power source and defend all of existence, and the other to ensure our cosmic progeny at the price of oblivion.
That frames the dual objectives accurately. But if you are inventive, you may find a way to survive the reset and participate in the renewed session. It's up to you. Just as it's up to you to face the decision to claim immortality before you enter your creation.
Immortality.
Yes.
Do you mean ascending to the god tier?
Yes.
I have reason to believe that I won't. The trolls have not indicated I will die on my quest bed, or that any of us will, aside from John. Instead, I've been given a more troubling and ambiguous forecast.
What have I said about confirming the reliability of your sources?
Are you saying I will?
No.
Oh, well, will I?
It seems you would like me to do some more fortune telling.
Fine. Maybe this question will suit you better. Is it probable?
That's a strange question to ask someone who is omniscient and therefore knows outcomes with 100% certainty. I like it.
Then what's your answer?
You have exactly a 50% chance of ascending to the god tier.
That's a strange answer.
I know.
Why such a precise probability?
Because, much like the decisions you must face to complete your dual suicide missions, you have two ways of achieving godhood to choose from.
Two ways? By dying on the quest bed on my planet and some other way?
Yes.
Is there another quest bed somewhere?
Good guess, Sia.
Where?
What difference does it make? You already know where the first one is. You have the choice to go there right now and take your own life.
That's true.
Of course it is.
You mentioned immortality. Godhood makes one immortal?
Yes.
A god tier will live forever with no caveats.
No. One will live forever, unless killed. The death must be either heroic or just.
How are those terms defined?
Broadly, mysteriously, and according to the case of the individual. One may be killed by opposing a corrupt adversary, or die for a just cause, as through martyrdom. For instance, this would be heroic. Or one may be subject to corruption and slain by a hero. This would be just.
What sort of death will you have when I destroy the sun?
Neither. I'm not a god. I'm a guardian, a servant, and a weapon. I have power and knowledge far surpassing a god. But I am not one.
Is this when you're going to tell me why you want to die?
Yes.
I sense it's not just because you're getting bored with immortality.
That's good. Your vision is becoming clearer.
Then why?
My master can't enter this universe until I am killed. Such is the nature of the break.
That almost sounds like martyrdom. Are you sure it won't be a hero's death?
Quite sure. My master is a very evil man.
Who is he?
I won't tell you his name, but he goes by the title Lord English. Before we continue, little note. He is referring to the event as the break. What is he shaped like? What does he explicitly refer to himself as?
And a ball.
A cue ball,
Cue
specifically.
ball.
A cue ball. Hey, how do you start a game of pool?
I actually don't know.
It's called you hit the cue ball. It's called a
It's called
break.
breaking.
It's called the break.
Yep. Oh, I can't believe Homestuck invented pool, chess, and fucking card games.
Mm-hmm. And Pokemon.
And Pokemon.
And Dungeons and Dragons. And
Oh,
LARPing.
holy shit. Homestuck invented everything. Oh,
Is this a Homestuck reference?
that's the reason why you can say, is this a Homestuck reference in reference to literally fucking
Basically
anything?
anything.
Because it has literally everything in it.
By the way, I want y'all. I also want y'all to know that my like, because my brain goes to like do body language when I do characters. Picture a Sarah Z video right now, and that is my body language during any doc scratch scene. My hand, like there is a mug in my hand. I am swinging it around. My hand is going like a Sarah Z video.
This doesn't sound like an especially admirable objective. Releasing an evil man who is presumably more powerful than you, an already omnipotent being. Am I right?
You are right about both. It is not admirable, and he is considerably more powerful. But you must decide which objective is more important. You may decide to attempt to destroy the sun and end my life. This will neutralize Jack, who is also much more powerful and dangerous than myself, by virtue of the ring he wears, in addition to drawing energy from the same sun as I. He poses a significant threat to reality.
But in the process of killing him and you, I release your master, who's just as deadly.
He's more deadly. But the danger he poses is sanctioned by paradox space. It is a known quantity. His very existence as in a universe will mean it will inevitably be torn apart. But there are rules to his entry, and his grim procession through paradox space is rather orderly. The present equilibrium has accounted for him, and will continue to. Jack, however, is a loose cannon. He will not stop until he destroys everything he encounters. Additionally, his existence is your responsibility.
Then I guess I don't have a choice.
You do, but also know this. Refusing to venture out to destroy the sun in no way spares anyone from my master regardless. It is certainly true that destroying it will end my life, and it is certainly true that the tumor will deliver it to its location. It has enough power to destroy it completely. But it is not the only way to kill me. It is simply a way I have suggested to you, which doubles as a way to disarm Jack, should you choose to go through with it. Instances of myself have spawned in countless universes, and my objective is always the same. I have never once failed to complete this objective, and I never will. There is nothing noble about taking a course of action you believe would prevent his arrival, because that is impossible. He will come. In fact, he is already here.
Are you
Welcome
saying that
to
I will...
Game Changer!
I've already been here the whole
Full
time.
time!
Are you saying that I will succeed in the mission to destroy the sun?
Are you asking for another palm reading?
Mm.
You seem rather keen on acquiring a fortune from me, considering you were the one with the crystal ball.
I'm just trying to ask as many questions as I can. It's the only way to find the dark spots in your obstinacy.
I've been very helpful, and I will continue to be. I myself do not care to be an oracle, but I can graciously supply you with one.
Can you?
An eager consort has brought you one of my seeds. It appears you have amassed followers who wish to please you. How fortuitous.
Your seeds?
The white orb.
Oh, the cue ball. How did I not notice this?
It will accurately answer any question the curious girl can pose, provided she can see through the surface to read its reply.
Is that possible?
Is it, Sia? Given your title and all the tools of prognostication at your disposal, it seems to me that I should be the one asking you the questions.
How can I see through it?
It seems you weren't listening, so I will state this again in the form of a question. Don't you think I should be asking the questions from now on?
Yes, if you wanted to be disingenuous and irritating.
Don't you think a clever person should be able to acquire information from someone who only asks questions?
Then it's a challenge. I pass.
Do you have a choice? What if I'm feeling a bit stubborn?
Okay, so what you mean is I should continue humoring your leading questions until you happen to ask a certain rhetorical question that contains information that I need.
Was that a question?
That was a fact, and then a period.
How does a seer see?
With a crystal ball? I already considered that. I don't think I can get the focus of the ball to zoom in tight enough into the cue ball's enclosure to read the answers.
How else does she see?
By other magical means, I guess. Should I use magic?
Do you believe in magic? In a young girl's heart?
Magic is real. I've been using it.
Are you sure?
Use whatever word you want to describe it. I have magic wands. They're very powerful. And they allow me to be magic. Your questions are silly.
What makes you convinced the wands are responsible for your abilities?
Because I did not have the abilities before I made them.
Would this be circumstantial?
Could it?
Is there an echo?
Is there an echo?
Hee hee?
I don't know what you're getting at. How about another leading question?
What did you combine to make those wands?
Some stuff.
Knitting needles? An inexpensive figurine of some fictional fellow with long whiskers? A simple textbook on the zoologically dubious? Why would this mundane combination of objects grant a child such an alarming mastery over dark forces all at once?
I'm guessing this is one of the rhetorical questions meant to be informative. So then my answer should affirm how ridiculous that sounds, shouldn't it?
Maybe?
That wasn't even a question.
Yes, it was.
Okay, magic is fake, the wands are useless toys, and there's something else going on. Next question?
Would it be so difficult to believe that the power you've found to devastate your planet and create shortcuts through your own session is not entirely by your own device? Would it be so difficult to believe a young lady could be unwittingly apprenticed by more powerful entities who meant her potential to be realized later through some arbitrary trigger? What would you say if I said a dutiful girl raised in the daylight was protected by a bulb-headed guardian and learned to glow in the dark after death? What would you say if I said a vengeful boy on a path of nihilism was taken under the wings of fearsome angels and learned to destroy hope with their light? What would you say if I said a reserved girl enamored by what dwelt in the shadow was selected by the horror terrors for service and did their bidding at every step while convinced of her own autonomy?
What would I say to those short fables? Not much, except I gather the third is a story about me, and that there's some sort of lesson you'd like me to take from it. That I should renounce my allegiance before my grimdark corruption is absolute. And while I'm at it, I should discard these useless wands, because apparently the power was in my little black heart all along. Isn't that right?
Do you have to give up your specimens to the one who causes the scratch regardless? How else would the young man wield that great big needle?
I don't know. If you say so.
Haven't your friends already shown concern for your recklessness and your increasing sense of detachment from the party, the team objectives, and not to mention those of your personal quest? Does this worry you? Is there a part of you left that's able to worry?
Yes, it has been mysteriously localized to my middle finger. Could the dark magics be at work again?
Do you deny that you have been neglecting incoming messages from your teammates? When Would that be in keeping with the spirit of the human emotion of friendship for one whose soul was not so fouled by the designs of unknowable monstrosities?
Friendship isn't an emotion, numbnuts.
Isn't it, Rose? Isn't it?
I've been
I
busy.
love how we quote John there.
I've been busy. I'll get back to that. Can we please stop doing the patronizing question thing? In exchange, I promise I will discontinue my patronizing responses.
Can the omniscient be patronized?
The omniscient can do whatever they please. I guess I'm just asking you nicely to do me this favor.
Very well, I will stop smothering you with surprise noodles.
Huh?
Only because I find you to be adorable.
So creepy.
So cute.
Yuck.
Bleh, bleh, bleh. Anyway, I'm going to ask the same question I asked earlier. Please do not regard it as a violation of a pledge. It is just an ordinary question, like those that crop up in an ordinary conversation.
Okay.
How does a seer see?
I don't know.
Be literal.
With her eyes.
Take the orb. Ask it a question.
I don't know what to ask anymore. I'm confused.
What would you ask me?
I would ask what I should do next.
Then ask.
What should I do next?
Not me, the bald dunkass. I think that's the one time he swears.
Facts.
Oh, sorry, let's do it correctly. We're British here. Dunkass. I think it's the one time he straight up swears. I might be wrong by though.
Rose. Answer.
But also, yeah, the thing that comes up in the cue ball is answer Jade. By the way,
Yeah.
and I think we're coming up on 2 hours.
Yep,
Yep.
3 minutes.
This is a good time.
Yep.
I'd say so. Now that the dog scratch convo is hit
Yeah.
a pause.
Yes,
Yep.
I fucking love playing Doc Scratch.
Oh,
Might
he's
be
like
my
one
favorite
of the
character in
only people
Homestuck.
that can really like piss Rose off.
Mm-hmm. Her and Eridan specific. It's him and Eridan.
Yep. But Eridan pisses everybody off. That's nothing
Eridan
special.
pisses everyone off, but like that's not a special trait. But like, God, Doc Scratch is a special kind of creep, and I love
Yep.
playing. I love him. I love him. He's so good. Like, legitimately, maybe one of my favorite characters in Homestuck.
Yeah.
Alright, if you want to see more Homestuck, join us in 2 weeks for another episode where we talk between Rose and Jade.
Yeah.
Things will happen.
I
Things
swear to
indeed
God, we're
will
gonna
happen.
keep on the fucking schedule from now on. No more skipping unless
Here's
somebody's like
hoping.
literally
No
dying.
more skipping.
Here's
We,
hoping.
we do it in the right channel so that we get the best audio possible. And we go from there.
You're
Yup.
Yup.
We will see you all next time. On Trader Victor.
Bye.
Sayonara.
bye.